Well, we got a balmy spring day out today. I think we're up to -2. I mean, compared to what it's been the past few weeks, down into the -30s, it's really starting to feel like spring out here. So I come out today, do some chores around the property. I want to get a damper installed into that chimney and give the chimney a bit of a clean. Get the creosote out of it, and I kind of want to buck up some of these logs with the bucking stand. I did those improvements I was talking about last episode. I put a couple of spikes to hold the log, and then with the pieces that go up against the tree, I gave them a bit of an edge. I got rid of that roundness, so hopefully it bites in there and gets a better setting with the bigger straps. We'll try it out today and see how it works. I might do some more improvements on it if I see it. But if that's where I like it, then she's going to get a coat of paint, and that's just the way it'll be. Then I'll just have to create a permanent fixture on the property here for it. Give it a stable working area, a designated spot for it, so I can buck firewood and peel logs. All right, looking good in here. Well, it actually looks pretty clean. We'll give her a quick sweep with a spruce branch though. Clean as a whistle. And this is what we got come out of those stovepipes. So altogether, I guess it looks like a lot on the white snow, but realistically it wasn't a lot. So, but they're nice and clean now, so I guess we'll put them back together. Okay, so what I want to do, in a spot here, like so. Like that. I got 19 inches around here. So the opposite side of that should be half, right? So it'll be 9.5. Oh, I gotta get my drill. -2 out by the tree. I'm looking around and there's a ton of deer tracks. They've been all over the place. And just judging by the time I've been here, there's a lot of activity in the bush. So I see the whiskey jacks are out. They must have seen me pull in, so expecting some crackers. I got some left over. I'll be throwing some out here. Maybe we can get some good footage of them flying around. Anyway, the bush seems like it's pretty active right now. There's lots of birds and squirrels chirping away, so that's a good sign spring's on the way. We're actually only a couple weeks out from the official day of spring, so looking forward to warmer temperatures coming out and the snow melting, so I can get on with other projects. I'm kind of limited to what I can do with the yard right now, just because of all the snow. So hopefully in the next month or so we get enough snow melted away that I can start doing more work around here. Just these little fine pieces here. They just take right off. Peel off a strip like so. There's another one. And that's all you really need. Look at this stuff. It's like string. Pull it apart with my hands. Just awesome. Okay, let's give it a light. Not quite. What do we got going on here? Looks like it caught. I'll give her another match here. Is it going to take off? Yep, looks like it's good. Let's go get some more wood ready to throw on. Oh, we got some heat going on in here at the plus 22. I don't have a lot of wood going on in that fire, in that stove right now, so it's burning pretty efficient. It's pretty warm in here. Okay, so what I've got going on here is I've got a kind of a chandelier. An outdoor chandelier that was on a gazebo that kind of collapsed at my house there earlier this winter. So what I want to do is try and incorporate it in the cabin here, and not so much as like lighting to light up the place, more of an ambiance type thing. It's solar powered. I've got the solar panel outside, so I'm just gonna hang the chandelier from this rafter and then run the wire to the outside. Now this thing, it does have a switch, so I'll wire that out to the solar panel. Should be charged up, and we'll give it a go here. See if it lights up. It might be too light in here, but what I'll do is I'll close the door and maybe try and block off the window and see what we can get for light. Now, uncoil this. It should be enough, plenty enough cable to get it to the outside of the cabin. Just have to figure out a way to fasten it to the wall there. Because right now it's going to kind of drape over. Like so, right? Where is the thing here? Right there. All right, so I did those improvements to the bucking stand, like what I mentioned at the last time I had it. What I did was I got a couple of those big spikes, cut them down and welded them to the frame here. So, you know, the log has something to bite into when it comes up on it. The only thing is I think I did the wrong angle. I went kind of perpendicular here. I should have angled it down more like this. So we'll have to see how it works. If it doesn't work the way I want to, all I can do is heat these up and kind of bend them down, which is fine. It'll be a minor little adjustment. And then for the back here, for these pieces, they were beveled, like kind of rounded. And all I did was grind that bevel down, so there's a bit of an edge here. It's kind of like an axe right now. So that should bite into the wood pretty good. We'll give it a try here. I got a bigger strap here I'm going to use to cinch this to that stump there. See how well it holds. There, that is a much more solid mount with that bigger strap on that stump. I could really torque on it with the ratchet compared to the smaller one. I just got the smaller one on there for stability. And there's a little bit of tension, but most of the tension's coming from the top strap. And here we are. Just those little spikes really changed the angle of this log. It's pointing up quite a bit. Yeah, with those improvements, it works pretty good. Only had the 2 logs left to do from that short, disappointing logging day I had there last month. But I suspect once I get more logs here, I should be able to make quick work of them using this bucking stand. The wood should pile up fairly quickly. It's a lot easier on the back, I'll tell you that right now. There's no leaning over or nothing, right? The only thing you got to be careful with is, of course, loading the logs into the bucking stand. But I think, knowing what I know now, like that tree right there is probably the biggest that I'd want to go, like diameter wise. It just the angle of it was a bit off, so a bit high. So a little bit smaller diameter trees is fine, and I'll be able to buck them up easier. I don't know, I might make a bigger version of this later on for bigger logs, but having said that, you still gotta manhandle and load them up into the bucking stand, right? So anyway, for now, that'll work. Well, it's a gorgeous day out at the cabin today. Sun's out. I think we're above freezing now. It's +2. And we got a nice breeze going through the bush right now. Just looking at the roof here, and we got water dripping off, so stuff's starting to melt. It's good. Spring's on the way. And it's overdue. Well, not overdue, but you know, I'm ready for it. Ready for spring to come. As much as I like winter and the cold and the snow and stuff like that, it's got its time to expire. So we got spring coming up here in a couple weeks, the official date. Today's definitely feeling like a spring day. And spring in northern Alberta can be temperamental. It's not my most favorite time of year. It just gets sloppy and icy and mucky and just gross. The first part of spring. It just, it's like the weather's got an identity crisis. So it can't make up its mind. But later on in spring, when the snow goes and the sun comes out, it's nice because with the snow all gone, I'll be able to get stuff done around the cabin and not be worried about too many bugs. There's not a lot of bugs here. May, beginning of June, so April, May, and beginning part of June should be good. Be able to get a lot of stuff done around the cabin without getting bombarded with bugs. I hate the bugs. I do not like the bugs. Constantly flying into your eyeballs or your ears or up your nose or whatever. Anyway, got a number of good projects on the go coming up this spring. Want to get popping out some of these stumps and leveling out the property a bit here. Make a bit of a better parking spot. Got to build those two wood sheds, and I'm going to figure out a system for processing firewood with the bucking stand. I'll have to figure something out. I haven't even got an idea how I'm going to do it, so I'll have to go to the drawing board and sketch some stuff up and go from there. Anyway, it's just a quick day trip today out to the cabin to do those few things that I got done today with the cleaning the chimney and installing the damper and putting that chandelier up and playing around with the bucking stand a bit. So anyway, that'll be it for this trip. I was going to do an overnight, but time just wouldn't allow it. So I have a few other things on the go. But I do want to do an overnight here pretty quick in the next little while. So stay tuned for that. For now, though, we'll talk to you later.